Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2023 with the Sacramento Kings. And we are at the end of the regular season of year one. We finished 33 and 49, which is fine, right? I mean, we weren't, once we made all the moves we made, we wanted to lose, and lose we did down the stretch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 and 11 in our last 14, which left us with, I think, the sixth worst record in the league. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, sixth worst record in the league. So we'll have decent lottery odds to get a top pick, but we should be looking in the top 6 or top 7. So Memphis Grizzlies tied with the Nuggets for the best record out west. In the East, the Celtics, the Hawks, the Bulls. A lot of 50-win teams in the Eastern Conference. Celtics with the best record in the NBA, as it should be. And that's kind of where we are statistically. De'Aaron Fox ended up 22.6 per game, just under 5 rebounds, 6.5 assists, almost 2 steals. Really good season for him. Miles Turner, who we picked up at the deadline, we're still hoping to bring back. I think he'd be a really good addition in that front court with Sabonis. Then we pick up another wing to stick in the back court with Fox in the offseason, and I think we're in decent shape. But he had a good year, 17 and 7. 3.2 blocks per game. Sabonis, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He was fantastic. Keegan Murray, a good rookie year, 14.8, 5.6. Metu, who is somebody I would like to bring back if we can, 11 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah, I would like to bring him back as a backup. At both the center and the power forward. Davion Mitchell. These are really the only players I have any interest in. Davion Mitchell kind of as that sixth man, the scorer off the bench kind of thing. 9.3, 3.5, 2.2 is our backup point guard. And then literally everybody else I could do without. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sim. We're going to sim through the postseason. And sim season, I think, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll just let the game sim, and in fact, you know what, guys? I'm going to pause real quick, and I'll be back when the postseason ends. All right, we're back, and here you go. So here is where we are. Out west, the Timberwolves get thumped by the Grizzlies in 5. Suns over the Lakers. Clippers sweep the Spurs, and the Nuggets beat the Warriors. So it looks like every higher seed won there. The Grizzlies took out the Suns in 5. Nuggets took out the Clippers. So the two best teams out west made it, which you like to see. And then the Nuggets advanced out east. The Celtics took out the Nets. Raptors swept the Bulls. The Bucks took out the Cavs. And the number 2 seed Hawks beat the 76ers. Hawks beat the Bucks in 7. Celtics beat the Raptors in 7. The Hawks swept the Celtics. And this was after trading Trae Young and John Collins. So they ended up with the title. DeJounte Murray, 24 points, 9 rebounds. He averaged almost a triple-double. Wow, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 2.5 steals. DeJounte Murray for the MVP for sure. And that's a bargain contract, man. Look at that. Porzingis, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Yeah, so this is the team that won the NBA title, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna argue with it. I mean, it's okay, I guess. So let's save. And let's add advance. We're gonna go ahead and what's our inbox message here first? Lottery. All right, it's lottery time. Here we go. I think it's gonna get loud. Yep, we're going to exit out of that. All right, so we have a 9% chance of the top pick. So let's see what happens. So the first is the Pelicans, then the Thunder, then the Jazz, then the Mavericks. So the Heat are moving up into the top 3. Interesting. The Knicks, the Hornets, the Magic. Please don't be us. We get the 7th pick. All right, so we drop down 1. So Rockets, Trailblazers, Bulls, 76ers. The Pacers gave up a top 3 pick. All right, so we're picking 7th. Not ideal, but we will survive. Let's go back to our team. Sacktown. Where are we? And I looked at the free agent list, and it's not super impressive. I'll show you guys when we get there, but yeah, it's not super impressive. The awards, loud again. It's loud in my ears. I don't think you guys can hear it, but Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Okay, I figured it would go to Murray since he averaged almost a triple-double a game. George, Defensive Player of the Year. Trae Young, 6th man. Chet Holmgren is your Rookie of the Year. It's a shame he's not playing this season. DeJounte Murray was the league MVP. He didn't even make first team. Okay. SGA, Halliburton, Jimmy Butler, LeBron, and Jokic are your first team. Murray, Booker, Lauri Markkanen, very good. DeMar DeRozan and Joel Embiid are your second team. Doncic, Levine, Ingram, George, and Karl Anthony Towns is your third team. All defensive team, Holiday, Halliburton, Leonard, George, and the Time Lord. Murray, Booker, Anunoby, Green, and Jared Allen is your second team. All rookie first team. Dyson, really? Okay. Dyson Daniels, Benedict Mathurin, Keegan Murray makes the all rookie team. Chet Holmgren and Jalen Duran. And then Nembhard, Branham, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, and Walker Kessler are your all rookie teams. This process will take several minutes. All right, so we're going to get into the draft, and we're going to do some free agency, and we're going to see what we can do about improving this team. We're going to have some money. We're definitely going to have some money. How much money, I'm not entirely sure, but we are going to have some money. All in all, not too bad. Yes, I would like to come back for another season. Thank you. I have firing off, so I should not lose my job like I with last year's. If you guys watched my playthrough with the Magic last year, towards the end I had to sort of game the system to keep myself from getting fired. All right, so it's gonna be an average year. How much long? You don't have to pay the luxury tax. Oh wow, spend what you need to. Money isn't what I'm concerned with. Okay, cool. So we can spend some money. Coach hire. All right, so let's look at our staff. What do we want to do with our staff? We are going to fire Jordi Fernandez. We're going to fire Rana. We're going to keep Toronto because I like the basketball IQ. We need to hire 2 coaches, a first assistant and a third assistant. We can make him our first assistant. Let's see what. That's not what I wanted to do. So first assistant, player development is what I'm concerned about. And we want someone who's not going to cost a fortune. Eddie Jordan, 93 defense, 80. Yeah. Oh, his potential's bad. Alvin Gentry wants $4 million for 4 years. Yeah, I like that. So he wants, what, 4021s? Let's 4250000 for 4 years. Make the offer. Now let's look at our third assistant. I don't know if he's going to take that. Let's advance a day, see if he takes it. Bring Alvin Gentry in as our first assistant. He may not. He may want to be a head coach. Yeah, he won't. Yeah, okay. That was my fault. I had head coach listed there. So let's get rid of the head coach. Let's look at player development. Sam Mitchell. Kevin McHale. $5.8 million for Kevin McHale. Oof. I mean, he's really good, but that's a ton of money. What do the third assistants want? Just out of curiosity. We might be able to make that work, actually. We might be able to make that work. 5.8, sure. 5802192 for 3 years. Because we had like what, $7 million, 78, yeah, 7.3. So even if we do this and he accepts, we'll have like $1.5 million left. Let's advance today, see if we can bring in McHale. Little Celtics flavor to Sacramento. Okay, so we do sign Kevin McHale. So that's good. Let's now go to third assistants and who's the best? Problem with these guys is that they're all like, none of them are great at anything. So you find somebody who's good at something and just go from there. So we have somebody, I mean, maybe we just go Tan. He's got the good Buck. Let's go Buck Williams. Let's go old friend Buck Williams. Or is there anybody who's got like 40s across the board? Rick Higgins? Sure. Let's go Rick Higgins. He wants 648,000. All right. So 650 for 4 years. That's fine as our third assistant. He's average at everything, but that's fine. Sacramento signs Rick Higgins. So now if we look at our staff, that's what you like to see right there. McHale good at everything. Except he's not great at the player development, but yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, that's good. That'll work. That'll work. Let's advance. We have 5 players under contract. That is what I thought was going to happen. Now if we go back to contracts, let's go ahead and exercise the option here. Do we want to exercise? I think we hold off on Mitchell for now. We definitely want to bring Sabonis back. He wants to wait for free agency, though. Okay, all right. Well, maybe that'll change as we get better. I don't know. All right, so we've scouted the draft. Let's go to the rookie combine. So a lot of this hasn't changed. Let's go to workouts. All right, so a lot of this it has us picking Joe Wright. I'm going to go scout ratings. So it has us taking Joe Wright. Meh. He's overhyped. So Nick Miles is slated to be the top pick in the draft. Oof. I mean, we may as well, right? Let's get all the guys that the game likes. Miko Wilcox. Out of Villanova. Our scouts like Walter Harrington, Damian Barnes. I mean, we will look at Wright just because, but Eric Casper, I like those ratings. AAB's not, I mean, those are all really good ratings across the board. I mean, can we move up? Can we trade both of our first round picks, like 7 and 18, to move up to 2 and get the Croatian? We don't really need another big. I mean, we're more looking for... Oof, this isn't a great draft. Isn't a great draft to have a top pick. But maybe that's even more of a reason to try to move up when we get to that point. Shamar Smith, who's got the best scoring? We got an A scorer right here. Roy Blackwell. Reggie Green. Matt Watkins. We might be able to trade. Do we even have a second round pick? I can't remember. We might be able to move into the second round for some of these other guys. Javon Holst. Mike Gaines. Again, that wing, 6'8", $199. 6'3", sure. And Braddock. Yep. All right, let's run the workouts. All right, it is time for the draft. All right, so Vujicic, Wood, Jacob Poodle, or I can't remember how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. He might not be a bad option. Kevin Porter Jr., Miles Turner, we have his bird rights. Kevin Porter Jr. might not be a bad option. He's 23. He's a free agent. He's an RFA though, so they'll probably match that. But Porter may not be a bad option. I want to bring back Miles Turner. Yeah, it's not a great free agent class. But there are a couple of options there. Let's go to the draft. And let's start. All right, let's see who. I think it's that number 2 pick, because I'd be happy with either of those picks. Let's see who they take. They take Nick Miles. Really? We get a trade offer. Cameron Payne. I don't think that's a deal I want to make. No, but I will trade Mitchell and my pick for one of these picks. So let's see who the Trailblazers take. So Clarkson, a first and a second from Melton, Harrell, and Korkmaz. So they take Pleskanar, who was the one I was looking at. What do I want to look at? I want to look at the War Room. Okay. So it still has us taking Joe Wright, which he's overhyped. I have no interest in taking an overhyped player. Jeremy Harris, 19, he's overhyped as well. Do we have anybody who's not overhyped? He's overhyped. Damian Barnes. Good scoring, good stealing, good ball handler. The kid from Poland. I mean, if they take Miko Wilcox, that's huge. Jeremy Harris. It says he's overhyped, but tremendous, has the go-to scoring ability to take over. Tremendous leaper, gets to the line well and shoots at a solid clip. Good vision. Blanchard? No. Harrington listed as overhyped. Casper, as a shooting guard, averaged 26 points, 10 rebounds a game. Aggressive scorer. Average defensively. Average work ethic. I think we just go to our pick. So they took Damian Barnes. Yeah, no, those aren't deals that I'm interested in. There goes Jeremy Harris. He goes to the Sixers at the number 4 pick. Okay. Ooh. Paolo Banchero, huh? I have no interest in him. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want to give up my first round pick, though. Yeah, I don't want to give up my first round pick. All right, let's go to our pick. So Randall and 2 firsts for Halliburton. They take Eric Casper. All right. So Blanchard goes there. So now it's our pick. All right, it's our pick now, right? Yeah, it's our pick. All right. So Miko Wilcox, Walter Harrington are the 2 best players according to the the mock draft. Matt Watkins. Who is Matt Watkins? Oh, he's here. Nope. Joe Wright, Ataj Mazinski. We didn't get much scouting on him, so I don't know. I mean, we could take a shot. We could go after. He's Joe Wright, overhyped, B scoring, B blocking. He's a decent rebounder. Disruptive and active defensively. 7'3" Walter Harrington. Or do we take a shot in the dark with the 19-year-old Polish kid, Ataj Mazinski? Good work ethic. We got from Calvin Roberts. He's a sleeper. B scoring, A rebounding, B blocking, A defense. That might be somebody we look to pick up with our second pick. It says he's overhyped, but our scout has bad court vision and no real passing ability. We need a wing. Like that's ultimately what it is we're looking for. I think we're going to take Mazinski. I think we're going to take the Polish guy. We're going to go off the board here with our first pick and take Ataj Mazinski, a shooting guard out of Poland. Good work ethic, but we don't know. I mean, if these are his ratings, like we don't have him scouted. So Jevin Holst. Calvin Roberts, who is the sleeper. Yeah. If he's a sleeper, we might be able to get him with that second pick. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to take a shot in the dark and take Ataj Mazinski. Let's see how it works out. Let's see what they think. Very good score with complete offensive repertoire. When he's on, he hits long three-pointers casually and has the confidence of a legend. Makes his teammates better. Solid ball handling ability. Rebounds well. Jaw-dropping. Let's see what they think about our pick. Let's see what they think about our pick. I liked the strengths. That looked good, even though the scouting wasn't there. What do you think? Let's go. Tell me what you think. I'll go to the war room and we'll see what he is in a second, but just waiting on what their thoughts are. They're thinking long and hard about it. All right, let's just go here. Okay, so he's 1 star, 3.5 stars. So he's a ways away. But yeah, he's a ways away. Hopefully he has the good work ethic that will allow him to get there, but he's a ways away. They still haven't told us what they think about it. Patty Mills in a second for Otto Porter. Miko Wilcox. There goes Joe Wright. There goes Calvin Roberts. He went to the Pacers. So let's see what... That's not where I wanted to go. Let's see how good he was. Okay, 2.5 star, 2.5 star. He was fine. He was fine. Where are we picking 16th? We got another trade. Nope. All right, is there anybody that we have to have? Harrington is still there. He's overhyped and average. Holst is still there. Braddock, B scoring. Yeah, I mean, they don't like him. Harrington still showing as the best player on our board, but they want us to take Holst. Braddock had him going 9. I mean, maybe Watkins is that pick. A scoring, B handling, B stealing, B defense. There goes Jevin Holst. Okay, so where are we now? I want to see what Pleniskar was. To Portland. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, he's going to be good. All right, so Thunder, Pelicans, Nets, Timberwolves. Let's try to move up to 13. We don't have any we don't really have anything to move up with. So if we give you that and that, will you give us... Who's got the 13th pick? The Thunder. If I give you him and... That enough to move up 5 spots? They don't want the contract. All right, I don't have another first-round pick I can give you. And I'm not going to give you Mitchell to move up 5 spots. So let's just... Reggie Green, Walter Harrington, Michael Lovett. So Watkins should still be there, right? Yeah, he's still there. Braddock, Beal for Durant, straight up. Holy crap! All right, so last pick. Hopefully Watkins is still there, and he is. All right, cool. So let's go to the war room, and we will take Mr. Watkins, Mr. Randy Watkins. No, Mr. Matt Watkins. All right, now let's go to the trade and see how he is. 2 star, 2.5 star. Okay, he's not terrible. Good shooting. He's more ready to play than Mazinski is, that's for sure. Is there anybody else that we want? Blackwell. I mean, I guess let's get to like the second round and see if Blackwell's still there. If he's still there in the second round, we might see if we can Damian Jones for Akpala. No, I'm good. Okay, there goes Blackwell. All right, goes to the Celtics. I don't think there's anybody else that I have to have. Randy Dodd. No. Ryab. Yeah, we're good. All right. So let's go ahead and finish. So we got a couple of first round picks. I don't think either of them are elite, but I think our Polish import, if you will, I think he'll be okay. A lot of room to grow. A lot of room to grow. I don't know that he's going to reach his development in time, but Matt Watkins looks okay. He'll be a decent backup for us. Contracts. Whoa. Okay. So we will. I don't think we want to. No, we do. We do. We want to renounce the rights to like all these players. Not all of them. Not all of them. We want to keep the rights to Metu and Turner for sure, so that we can bring them back using bird rights and go over our the cap. So we have $18 million to spend, but that doesn't include bringing these two back. Let's go ahead and advance. That's right, we have the Summer League. Summer League. Invite players. Roster. Place on summer team. I can't place him on the summer team. I can place him on the summer team. Place Mitchell on the summer team. And let's look at some overalls. Anybody? RJ Hampton. Okay. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. But we will nonetheless go through and bring in some people. Let's make sure we have enough at every position. 22-year-old James Taylor. Man, he's seen fire and he's seen rain. So Theo Maladon, we'll bring him in. So we got a couple centers, a couple of point guards. Joel Ayai. Sure. Best defensive player. Let's bring in Josh Jones, another small forward. And I think we bring in one more. Jaime Echenique. Cool. Let's get through the Summer League. And this episode's going to be a little bit longer. I've been trying to keep my videos at around 30 to 40 minutes lately. This one's going to be longer because we still have to go through free agency. But I think that's okay. All right, our first Summer League game is a 121 to 109 victory. Zinski didn't play much. 4 minutes, 5 points. Watkins had 10. Mitchell had 24, dominating as expected. Pelicans, a 119, a 109. We're not going to look at the box score. We lost by 20 in the Summer League. No reason to look at the box scores. 107 to 92. We're 2-1. So that's okay, I guess, as Summer League goes. Make it 3-1. Four and 1 in the Summer League. Let's go. Let's taking on the Pistons. What do we have? Mazinski played 8 minutes. Mitchell at 20. Watkins at 5. All right, so we are in the quarterfinals, and we lose. So we finished 4-2. That is fine. But you guys can't hear the beep. I just got like 3 of them. Free agency begins. Tyrese Maxey was in the Summer League, and he averaged 28 points a game. All right. Randy Dodd, 4.6 blocks per game to go along with 13 rebounds per game. Very nice. All right, it's free agency time. So we have $18 million before we go to sign our players. 3 4-star. You love. No, I can't promise that. All right, so I mean, what can I offer him? Maximum contract. I mean, let's offer him that, I guess. I mean, they're likely going to match it, right? I mean, I don't want to lose out on Turner or Metsu. So I got to make sure I go back. Actually, I can probably talk to them now. But I want to sign. What do we got? No signings. Yeah, I can't imagine he's going to accept that offer. But, I mean, I've been surprised before. Three 4-star better players. Nope. 3.5-star or better players. Do I have? I'm just afraid that if I want to go a day at a time here, because if we lose out on Porter, which I imagine we're going to, I can't imagine that they won't match that. Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Grant, Jordan Clarkson. I guess let's just go in and offer those contracts now. Let's just do it. Where is he? Miles Turner, make offer. Whoa, blah, blah. Okay. We don't need to offer him that. Let's clear that. So let's give him 20 for 4 years with a 6% increase. Let's find Metu. Do the same thing with him. He wants. We don't know what he wants. Let's have a meeting. He wants $13 million for 2 years. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna offer him anything, but I'm not gonna. What's 13 million? So 13.5. 2 years with a 6% increase. All right, let's offer him that. Let's advance. My issue here is that when we don't get Porter, and the other 2 players sign, we now won't have the cap space to bring anybody else in. So we're putting all of our money into the Porter basket here, so to speak. Yeah, we signed Metu and Turner. We brought them both back. So now we're going to be over the cap already. So we won't be able to sign anybody else if Porter chooses. So we can just advance now to bid decision at this point. And we've got like the mid-level exception that I think we can look at as well to bring in another body. So we'll see what happens here. Thinking about it, keep our fingers crossed. My guess is that we don't get him. That would be my guess. Especially given that we couldn't offer him as much as he wanted. Because he's an RFA, they can match it. I have no reason to think they won't. But once the bid comes through, we will know, and then we'll have, like I said, we'll have the mid-level exception that we can spend. But at least we brought back our front line. So it looks like it's processed. All right, so what do we got here? You see Sacramento on the list? Yeah, he signed with Detroit, or at least the offer was made. All right, so we still have some money. Now, what do we got left? We got $14 million. Cam Johnson is an RFA. Again, I think we need, we need everything. I mean, we got Sabonis and Turner in the front court. Murray is our small forward. Fox is our point guard. That's not terrible. Hamidou Diallo. Who's the best scorer out there? Brook Lopez, Kelly Oubre. Not really interested in either of them. PJ Washington, but again, he's just an RFA. Doesn't have great ratings. Let's look at wings, because we got Mitchell backing up Fox. We don't really have a shooting guard, per se. Will Barton's 33 years old. That doesn't really interest me. Should I press it? Terrence Davis. DeSunmo. He's got good shooting. The scoring's not great, but he's young. I don't know. RJ Hampton. He's pretty bad. I mean, we bring in someone like DeSunmo. The shooting is all right. He's a decent ball handler, but that's about it. Thibault is out there with his 99 defense. It's 9.5 for 2. That's the mid-level. The mid-level's 5.4. I'm going to offer him 14. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing here that's really... TJ Warren? He's 29. He might not be bad as like a... He can't shoot from the outside. Isaiah Roby, he's 25. Those aren't terrible ratings across the board. What does Isaiah Roby want? 11 million for 2. $11 million for 2. I mean, he's pretty average across the board, but that's not bad. Gives us a backup power forward. So our front court would be Turner, Metu, Sabonis, and and Roby. Diallo averaged 11 a game last year. Not a great free agent class, and I don't want to hamstring myself. And can I give him... What do we got left? Oubre. What does Oubre want? He doesn't want much. I might be able to get him for a year. Let's make him a 1 year. Let's offer him $11 million for just the 1 year. Because that's a tradable contract, and if it doesn't work out, we're not locked up long term. So we can still sign somebody to the mid-level. We can still sign somebody for like $4 million or something like that. The Pistons signed Oubre. They gave him $33 million for 2. Okay. TJ Warren, again, is more of an inside guy. Malik Beasley? No. Brissett, he's 25. Yeah, I don't know. We talked to Seth. What's 9.1 for 2? Do we try to bring in Curry, and what does Diallo want? We don't know. He wants 9.6 as well. He's good defensively. Obviously, the shot's better on Curry. I don't know. Maybe bringing Curry in and having him play alongside Fox would be the worst thing in the world. So let's offer him $10 million for 2 years with like a 3% increase. See if he takes that. I just don't want to get locked into like 4 and 5 year contracts on players that I don't consider core. Like Metu is a 2-year deal. Turner's 4 years, but I think that's okay. Who are we? Sacramento? All right, so we signed Seth Curry, okay? It still leaves us with $5 million plus the mid-level exception. But there's some bad names on this list, man. Like, what position are we? I mean, I guess power forward is probably that position. Bring in someone like Al. He wants 7.2. And what if we offered him the mid-level for a year? Bring in that veteran presence to help our young team. I just want to make sure that we have funds available if there is a stud out there. You know what I mean? So Philadelphia, so Horford went back to Philadelphia, which would never happen, by the way. Al hated his time in Philadelphia. Kobe White. What does Kobe want? 9.5 for 2. What's the max I can offer him? 4 years. I don't want to give him 4 years. Gross. Let's just try the mid-level exception with Kobe White. Let's see. Yeah, not an impressive free agent class this past season. Signed with Atlanta, 2 years, $21 million. Yeah, that's to be expected. I mean, McConnell, Kendrick, none. This is really bad. You bring Javante in? Oh, come on with the dunk ability on Javante. Really? Really? Belongs higher than that. What do we have defensively? Tony Bradley. 26 years old, good defensively. That's about all he can do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players on our roster. I don't want to spend money just to spend money. So maybe we just offer the mid-level to somebody and call it a day. Who's got the best scoring ratings left? Yeah, let's bring Terrence Davis back, I guess. What's 5.7 for 2? Let's offer him the mid-level. It's not a great offset, pretty good. I mean that our Polish sharpshooter's a few years away. I don't think he's going to be much help this upcoming season. In fact, he might spend it in the G League. All right, so we signed Terrence Davis. That gives us 11, and that puts us right under the cap. I should have signed him to a contract rather than using the mid-level exception on him, but that's fine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sim ahead now. Yeah, we're closing in on an hour, so I want to go ahead and finish up here. Let this thing finish simming free agency. Yeah, not a great class. Not a great class. Well, that's okay. All right, so we got rookie options that we need to pick up. Do we want to pick up Mitchell? Yeah, I think so. I do want to bring back Sabonis, but he wants to go to free agency, so we'll be able to give him whatever he wants. This isn't a terrible deal for Turner, I don't think. If he can give us 17, 5, 7, and 3, that's a good deal. Great defensively, a great shot blocker. He's good enough rebounding. He's good on the inside. I question how much outside shooting we have, but that's why we brought in Seth Curry, right? So, all right, guys, that is going to do it. Let me know what you think. Are we a 500 team next year? Do we make the playoffs? Are we going to be worse? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.